So if you watch my TikTok yesterday, y'all's internet niece wanted me to make her a mum for homecoming. HOCO, as they calling it the kids are calling it these days. And so I got supplies. And remember, I said I wasn't going to spend about $500 and $600 on the mum to be made, but I have now spent, I'm not going to tell you, I may put it in here after the fact, but I'm going to leave it blank. If I decide to write it, this is the amount that I have spent thus far on these activities. So I'm going to show you what I actually got. I watched a ton of YouTube videos yesterday. We're going to pretend like this is me being encouraging. Okay, so I need y'all to be encouraging in the comments. Okay, so don't look back there. This is my basement. It's storage. Okay, so I spent this amount trying to start off with ribbons because a big piece of the mum situation is ribbons, and I probably should go get hers and show you what that looks like so that you can kind of see what we had before. Hold please, let me do that. So I'm back. This is her mom from when she turned sweet 16. I'm gonna do my best to try to use this as a good pattern. But some of these braids are like super duper intricate and I love them, but there is a lot of ribbon on here. I mean, like a lot of ribbon. So we're going to see how we can try to do something very similar, I guess. So I'm going to show you, like, this is her Girl Scout thing. She is an artist. She is in honors art right now. Sweet 16. This was from her Sweet 16 one. Of course, here's her cheerleading piece. She did track freshman year for about 5 minutes. And then the rest is just kind of ornamentation. And then her sweet. And then 16, love, love, love this. This is a good little base, right? But it's so intricate. The braids are the pieces that like make this braids and loops are what I'm realizing are the components that make this. And then the rest are just kind of streamers. So she has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this right here is like amazing. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Okay, so let's just put this here. Okay, let's put that there. That's part of our, I got cardstock paper. This is from Dollar Tree, okay? And then I got a bunch of ribbon from Dollar Tree. Some of these are just going to be the streamers, and then some of them I'm going to try to figure out how to learn how to braid. So, more ribbon. She cheers for an all-boys school. She goes to an all-girls school. So, I'm thinking I'm going to try to combine the two colors so she can wear them for both homecomings. Tell me in the comments if you think that makes sense. See, like this kind of like cool little ribbon. Her school colors are blue and white. The school she cheers for are green and gold. So, I got big satin ribbons. I think this is satin ribbon. Some of that is satin ribbon. I got some gold here. Okay, I got big green, big blue. I feel like I need some of that big cheapy like acetate ribbon. I feel like I got really high-end ribbon and I need to go back. Then I got some gold and blue. Okay, so I thought I got white. Okay, so this is half of my order. I think the other half of my order either gets here later in the week. Now, here's the other thing I was very excited about is this, because all of that is stapled. There are some things that are hot glued. There are some things that I'm going to have to cut out with my Cricut, but for the most part, it's staples. So, and again, she wanted a stash. So I got this stuff, which is called Evafoam or something like that. And apparently this stuff is supposed to be like the ish. So it's going to make the sash part. And then I can put ribbon on top of that. That's what's going to keep the shape of it. Also because I'm expecting her to wear it at the football game. So that's going to be exciting. And then of course, you know, some more embellishment, and some small cardstock. I'm going to try to make some samples of the card, and then I'm going to try and once I get the bigger acetate ribbon, I'm going to start making the strips, because that's going to be the biggest piece, is making the strips and figuring out the braids part. I got some additional plain white cardstock. Now, I got this, which it sounds crazy. I don't need it because I just got one of these like Big Mama Jamma heat presses. Okay, look over there. You see that? Big Mama Jamma heat press. But I got one of these because I think I'm going to heat press because I have all of this for my Cricut. All right, I'm running out of time.